Hey folks, fWhip here and welcome to Empires SMP. Today, we introduce a brand new event on the server with the ultimate prize, the one crown to rule them all in the Empire games. We'll dive more into the rules of that later on and how it all works, but last episode, I started the Mega Base. Finally, we made some progress on it, but before I dive headfirst into that project, I need to finish some other projects here in the world. Starting with the mountain range, it's finally time to finish this thing. Last episode, Mythical Sausage helped us light the entire thing up on the inside, which was absolutely amazing, and it looks so cool inside of here. But we're in the end game now, folks, as we need to finish the backside of the mountain for these 3 final peaks. Leave a like down below and please subscribe. And also, you all were right. I completely ruined the creeper farm by taking off the slabs. It's something called pack spawning that I know nothing about, and we're still gonna know nothing about it. If we run out of gunpowder, I'll rebuild the top. It's fine. Now that we have the mega base front built up, I had installed a launch pad on the right-hand side for some new salmon-powered aerial crafts to fly over the Grimlands. There might not be a bunch of an interior, but the launch pad is still ready to go, so we need to get some more fish in the sky. I love the blimp that we have over here, but that's unmanned. That's just our landing and apparently meeting point with Sausage, so we need to improve this. I've started getting a lot of the materials together over here, but unfortunately, I need a lot of wool to finish off the blimps. Thankfully, however, we have something Scott wants more than anything: shiny stuff. So I'm thinking we take a stack of blocks of gold over here and just drop them off at his base and take some wool and be on our merry way. All right, we are over at Scott's now, and he's got some white wool in here. There's some cyan, some green, red, and I would really love some gray. I don't know if there's any gray wool around here, and I think we just need to take the white and dye it ourselves. Okay, that's totally fine. Since this is a stack of blocks of gold, which would be 9 stacks of wool, I think I'm just gonna take a little bit extra here. He automatically produces this stuff, and that's a lot of gold right there. That's a lot of building material. Okay, maybe a little bit less, just half the chest. With the Wither Rose farm that I haven't needed to stop by in a very, very, very long time, we can take a lot of these Wither Roses, as well as a good amount of bones, and create our own gray wool. This here should hopefully do it, and we've got a bunch left over now that we can work with later on, and then I'm just gonna throw the dyes in the dye chest. With that, my friends, it is time to build up some salmon blimps flying high here in the sky. And I was gonna take out that creeper, but I don't have any arrows. That's very awkward. We don't know. Well, anyways, let's kick this off in a good old-fashioned time-lapse mode. With the blimps in the sky finished up there, they are looking fantastic, and we've got one more very important element: putting in our surveillance pilots up here. Of course, we have to throw a salmon inside of the little tanks we've made. And I missed. I just kind of made these things on the fly, and I'm really, really happy with how they turned out. We've got little propeller thingies back here where you could angle which way the ship would be flying. Then we've got their big propeller blade back there, powered by the little engine. And then down here, we have the place to put our salmon in. So he's gonna be hanging out inside of there. And we have a little secret space if we need a secret meeting zone inside each of the blimps, which is absolutely awesome. I'm having a lot of fun filling the sky around our empire with a bunch of really, really cool stuff. And I missed again. Both salmon are placed in, and this is looking fantastic. Now, I did want to pause for a quick moment here before we continue further with today's episode and let you know about something absolutely amazing. We are going to be a part of the Love Tropics charity live stream event on November 6th at 12 EDT 1600 GMT. We are going to be building the 13th empire here on the Empires SMP. I will leave a link in the description to the Love Tropics website if you want to see some more, but otherwise we'd love to have y'all for the actual event. There's going to be a bunch of people here from the Empire server hanging out together and building up an awesome village. For everybody who donates, you can have a home within the brand new empire. So we find ourselves over here in Mythland as Sausage and Catherine have been working on a little bit of a Halloween village somewhere. I think it's in the swamp behind behind him. Or not at all. Let me find this thing. It was the swamp in front of Mythland. And look at this cool place down here. Oh, this is so fun. What have we got so far? A few little tiny houses. It looks like Baby Town Round 2 is coming back in here. Oh, that's so awesome. I'm loving this. And of course, there's Blood Sheep Church. Nice. A mini Blood Sheep Church with, yep, there they are. Look at them. Where's a spot that we could build something? And there's Wither Roses. Why did I give Mythical Sausage Wither Roses? I went back home and got a bunch of blocks over here. So we got some stone, we got some random woody bits, and then we got some cobblestone and a bit of deep slate and a bit of blackstone. And I think if we build almost like a gate entryway of sorts into the village, that could be kind of cool. So if we start out with a little 3x3 box right over in here, and then we do another little 3 wide guy right over here, I want to make it very rumbled and broken down because everything else around here is very decayed. So something like that for a gateway will be really cool. And then we can grab some of the iron bars I have on me here just so we have a little bit of like the actual gate feel to it, right? Now, Catherine and Sausage didn't use too much blackstone, so I don't know if we're going to use any of it, so I'm going to be very, very sparing. But if we bring in just a little bit of the deep slate in here, and then combining that with a lot of the cobblestone to make it look super ruined, and eventually turning into just deep slate going all the way up to the top to blend in with the church, we get something a little bit like this. Very basic, but I think that's honestly our best route that we can go. Now, I did mention wanting to rubble this thing like crazy, so we can bring in a few stairs and slabs and things just to break it up and make it look like there's a few holes poking through the whole structure. Now, for a tiny bit of support around the base, especially on the outside, I'm thinking we just bring in some of the stone brick right here. And then we can add a few bits of stairs around it too, so it helps to kind of line up with what we have here in the center. I've gotten the top section figured out a little bit further, so we've got some deep slate stone brick there on top of some regular stone brick, and then this guy's starting to come together. But for the top section, we can just bring in some double fences on the corners, do a little slab right out off of them, and then we work these slabs up to the middle, where right in here, we can bring a stair in instead just to break it up. Then we bring in the deep slate tiles, since that's what they were using on the main building roof. Just having some 1x1 stairs stepping up to the middle till we get to the main central point for the next layer. Then we bring in some of the deep slate tiles to bring that in one block further. Stack those all up one more time, and then we just do some stairs here on the corner, right like this. Stairs at the front, and then we bring it all the way up right to here where I ran out of dark oak fences, but we'll put some on the top in a sec. Of course, we need a door right up there. I threw a soulfire lantern in, and this thing's starting to look really cool. All we've got left is the side right over here. And just like this, the entrance to Halloween Town should be pretty much done. Yeah, it's very simple. Very, very simple, but I think that works really well with it being a bit of a baby town vibe. The final step here is going to be adding a little bit of rubble along the pathway so it blends in a bit further, and I'd like to extend this out to being some more half slabs. Maybe even a little bit of this can be as if the gate itself is ruined and broken down. That will make it look super aged. And now we're done. It is time for the trick-or-treaters to come in. Before we jump on into the Halloween festivities, my friends, I think it's time to get some work done. I'm finally feeling the motivation to get this mountain range going, and I just need to repair the elytra up. There we go. It is ready to rock. Might as well get some extra emeralds while we are here. Lisa, you're stuck on the bush again. Walk around the bush. Come on, Lisa, please. Lisa, just thank you. There you go. Good job, Lisa. Now, inside of here, we have a little bit of stone left over, which is not enough. We probably don't need to build this out of pumpkins or melons. We've got a good amount of dirt inside of here and some more in these different chests. And a bunch of random shulker boxes sitting over here, which I'm hoping have a lot of stone. A decent amount. Okay, there we go. We got a whole shulker box in there. We got a lot of empty boxes over here. And I'm really glad I have the extra dirt to bring over. Now, my friends, we are almost done with this mountain range right here. As mentioned earlier, all we have left to do is this backside. And I really think in one more mountain building session, we can get this entire thing done. Maybe not all the snow placed down. There's a pillager all the way up there. How did that happen? But without any further ado, my friends, let's kick this off in a good old-fashioned time-lapse mode and finish our mountains. Oh, that feels good to say. Let's go. This turned into more than a 5-hour grind session of trying to finish off the mountain range, but I am so absolutely excited about the end result here. You can see I finally finished off that green grassy area that we have on top. bringing the mountain around the back towards the jungle side, which is so very cool, trying to leave in as many of the Minecrafty elements as we could get. Then finally, we just have this section left in here where I ran out of blocks. So I had to run over to our farming area or gathering area and got 2 more shulker boxes of dirt and 2 more shulker boxes of stone. And that was barely enough to finish this thing off. But one more final push in here. The entire backside of the mountains is now done. And I need to call Sausage back over to light the rest of this thing up, but it's looking great. Flying around these mountains one more time, my friends, and they are absolutely massive as we get closer and closer. Oh, I'm so very excited to have this project finished up. We got this nice little basin in the back here. The only step left to go is applying more and more snow across these mountains, but that's something that we can tackle in due time. Even from the jungle edge over here, check this out. I tried blurring the terrain into the generic Minecraft terrain that we have so that we didn't have to bring everything all the way down to the ground around us. And I'm really, really happy with the end result we have here. Salmon Mountain is shining true here in the center with all of the deep slate additions to it, so it pops out a touch further as our salmon sanctuary is in the back here, full of our lovely little friends. They've stayed safe up here in the sanctuary for so long, and I'm so happy for them. But while running between the storage room and back to the mountains, I noticed this chest over here. We've got a Rivendell feast by Scott. You're cordially invited to the Rivendell feast. King Scott of Rivendell and his allies have important information to share. Huh. Well, I think this is the perfect time here to introduce the Empire games to the server. First, we need to forge the crown, so we're gonna need some gold, we're gonna need some diamonds, we're gonna need some redstone, lapis, copper, and emerald. Then, of course, some gem crystals, a touch of slime, a piece of terracotta, a mushroom, the lantern, and a piece of iron. An emerald will probably help us out here. And finally, the totem of undying. Working with the salmon smiths inside of the forge and now having something that represents every single empire here on the server, we can finally forge the crown. We're just gonna throw a bunch of gold into this thing. Definitely gotta calibrate the forge a bunch over here. Yep, doing a lot of very important calibration things. Pressing all of our buttons. Yep, flippy, flippy, flippy. And the final flippy. I think it's done. I think we've flipped enough. And there it is. My friends, check this out. The one crown to rule them all. Oh, it's amazing. I think this fits me great, but I don't think I can be the first one to claim it here. We need to present this to the entire group, and there's a few rules that go along with the crown to ensure a fun game here on the server. We will hold this in our hand for now and deliver it upon the feast. Now at the glorious location we call spawn, I've set up this lectern right here with all of the rules inside of it. I'll go ahead and pause this right now if you'd like to take a look. Page 1, there you go. And moving further on, there's a bunch of rules involved in this game and it takes a long time to read through all of them. Basically, the idea of this game is whoever owns the crown can set a rule for the server, but to ensure this is actually fun for everybody and a way to keep things moving forward and everything like that, and avoid any issues like this one right here is I'm the game master. Whatever I say goes pretty much as far as the rules being questioned, and it's just gonna be an absolutely amazing time. But we've got more to talk about at the feast and present this to everybody here on the server.
I'm getting lost.
Follow me.
I don't know where I'm going.
You're not running, Lizzie. You're just walking.
Yeah, walking.
Come on, keep up, everybody.
Run.
Keep up. Let's go up to the feast. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
I bring cake.
Welcome
I heard we're celebrating. I brought cake.
Yes, come
Yeah,
on
I
in.
brought
Welcome
cake
to the
too.
festival.
Oh my gosh.
Come in.
Oh, there
Oh
they
my
are.
God.
There we go.
I found more people too. I told them all to come up here.
Hi.
Hi.
Feast.
Hello.
Everyone
I'm
go
so
ahead.
hungry.
I brought
Now for the
pickles.
entertainment.
Go around the table before you step on the table.
Oh, this sounds. That's
Lizzie, what are
Joey,
you doing?
your manners.
I brought pickles.
Don't know what-
Dead,
Sorry,
dead.
I don't know
Oh,
what- The entertainment is here.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
hey.
right.
Oh, look at you.
I love pickles.
Sorry, I'll
Get
take
off the table.
just taking
Jimmy,
majority of the
get off
food.
the table. Get off the
Just
table.
take
my
anvils. Yeah.
Oh, anvils? Oh, yeah, no. All right, we're up here now. We're up here. Yeah, oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Thank you all for coming to the Rivendell Festival. A few of us actually have some important information that we thought would be good to share with the class, as in all of you. So, we have finally gotten rid of Zornoth, the demon is gone.
Amazing.
That was
Yeah.
Throw the snake in the
Jump
air.
up with joy.
Tell us
That
the
was
tale.
a dream. I had that
How did
dream.
it all happen?
Rid
That
of
was
him.
very real sausage.
Yeah.
Did you
was
stab
very,
him? Did you
very
kill him? Did you kill him?
Joel,
No,
you won't know who we're
well,
talking about. It's fine.
we've
Don't worry
What is
about it.
everyone on about? I'm
Yeah, I
We've
don't.
trapped
You won't
him
know.
and gotten rid of him, so.
My friends, allies. Hi, Joel. How you doing? Good to see you today.
Hey,
Enemies and Cod. Hi, Jim.
Oh.
Hey, buddy.
Oh,
How you doing?
hey.
The salmon smiths of the Grimlands have been hard at work to create the most powerful vessel of all time here on the Empires server.
Vessel.
Ooh, I like this.
That.
The one crown to rule them out. Yeah, thank you. Just get the
Yeah,
cake
get
out
that
of the
cake
way
out
here.
the way. Get all the pickles.
Here we
Yeah.
are. Here we are. Take a look.
Look
Look
at
at the
that.
crown. We have it.
Beautiful.
Today,
It's a
I,
beautiful goat.
Count fWhip, I'm here to unveil the ultimate power of the empires. Infused with the magical essence of every single empire into these gemstones. Whoever wears this crown has the ability to create one rule that every other empire must follow. Please refer to the terms and conditions inside of the book at Spawn for more information on this if you would choose so. We all know who
Fine,
deserves
free.
to wear this. So, if you
Yeah.
believe you deserve to wear the
I'll-
crown, please
I'll
please
take
come on
that.
board.
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
it. Oh,
It's all
okay.
good.
Yeah.
I'll take
Oh
it.
no!
Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
who's taking
I
it?
thought.
Wait, don't take it.
Who took the crown?
Oh yeah, perfect.
Someone
Oh
take
yeah,
it. Give me
thanks. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. No!
Give me that crown, fWhip!
What?
Oh my god, who got it?
Who
Joel has it.
Oh my God, we're all here.
No, that's not it. Somebody else has
normal
it.
crown.
Kill Joel! Kill Joel!
Sorry.
Who's
Wait,
that?
who's-
Who's up there?
Why can't
No.
I ever have a nice, peaceful thing? I just want
No,
to first of all.
don't
think I know
don't
who's
tell
Oh,
me.
really?
Oh
No.
You had a
no.
sword too.
No.
Those
Yeah, and you
two.
killed me.
Wait, sausage is up there?
Why are these two up
Oh.
here?
I
Sausage
would
is
like
the
to
ruler.
no, I would like to introduce to you the new ruler of the empire.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh,
Who would
Oh,
have thought,
no.
huh? Who
Jimmy,
would have
what's your
thought?
rule?
This is gonna go
Gigi.
sideways.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
My
what's your
rule?
What's your
Okay,
rule?
right. What should my rule
The
be?
one rule.
Oh my goch, we talked
What's
about
the one
this.
rule,
No,
Jimmy?
no,
make it,
no.
we
I know
all
the
have
one
to wear
rule.
cod
I
hats
know.
or something.
I know. I know the number one rule. Each empire has to now have a cod sanctuary inside of it, and every single salmon you see, you have to kill. All right, every single
Next to the
one.
ocean.
That sounds
Oh,
like
need
two
a-
rules to
feels
me,
like
but
a
okay.
conflict of
That's yeah. That sounds like two rules. I'm kind
One or the other, Jenny.
of. That sounds like
One
two
or the
rules.
other, salmon
Yeah.
deaths or cod
This
sanctuary. Pick
is
one.
hard. This is hard.
Cod, protect the
look
cod,
like
Jim.
cod.
Protect the cod, Jim.
Cod sanctuary. Cod sanctuary,
Okay.
please. In every
Okay.
single
Right.
in every
Okay.
single empire.
You
So
got
will
it.
we have to
Okay.
kill
Okay.
cods to get cod heads to make a sanctuary out of it?
Yeah, yeah.
You know
That
what a
sounds great.
sanctuary is, Joey? I don't know if you've ever looked that up in a
The
dictionary.
heads of the thing.
How will I represent the cod without a cod head, though?
With a living
With
cod.
cods.
Let's just
Oh,
catch them in
with live
buckets,
ones.
Joey. You just catch
Oh.
them in buckets.
Yeah.
I think Joey knows of catching live things.
All I'm saying it right now. I don't want this crown. So whoever owns the crown, you have my sword. Okay? You are
Oh.
mine.
Oh.
The, so
I
the
don't
crown
want the
protects
power
us.
anymore.
power.
I will be the protector of the crown. So if you need help,
Joey, you're supposed to be good now
I think I want
too.
the crown.
I got you. Jim.
I
got you.
want
Like a
power,
dragon.
Shelby.
Oh no.
Oh,
Not
it's-
again.
We
Joey
should
does
start
like a
that
good
neighborhood-
crown. Joey
neighborhood
does
meeting,
like a
maybe.
good crown.
Place.
Yeah, yeah. That
Well, you
neighborhood
know,
watch meeting, Shelby.
we should
We'll
probably
have to
still do
talk
that.
soon. Yeah, we'll have to talk soon. Coming back on home now, and I don't know if that could have ended up any worse than it did. Jimmy got the crown. Of all people, the Codfather gets the crown, and now we have to build a Cod sanctuary? Oh man, what is going on here? Well, eventually we got to work on our way to actually, store the crown ourselves when we eventually come across it, but I got a great idea for a Cod sanctuary over here. I just need one of these guys, and we'll make it nice for them. We're not a cruel person. Let's get a little bit of dirt around here. Take some lilies of the valley with us and a few cornflowers maybe, and some acacia leaves. I'm thinking we just bring ourselves right over here and we can create a nice little pond area for these dang cod. We'll even give them a glass viewing portal so they can look over the glorious Grimlands. But of course we need to throw the sponge down inside of here as the ultimate save our butt method to get rid of these guys. So we're just gonna have the sponge right over here. The cod can just stare at this the entire time. knowing that their days might be numbered inside of this old tank. It's fine. I'm not cruel like Jimmy where he takes the salmon and just drops them inside of the lava. We're at least giving the cod a view for a while. Now, what's your bet on how long do you think Jimmy's gonna keep this crown? How long do you think we have to let cod live inside of the Grimlands? They're across the river, so I guess they're not technically inside the Grimlands. This is more no man's land between myself and Jem. But there we go, the cod fishbowl is ready to have some cod thrown inside of it. And the loyal Crown Defender sausage is online, so maybe let's grab some buckets and see if we can't make him come in A-okay the cod sanctuary for us. I figure there's no better place to actually pick up some cod than from the Codfather's base itself, so let's see if we can find a few of the cod around here floating in the ocean. 4 of them seems like a good number for the sanctuary, right? So we got 1 right there. Here's cod number 2, number 3, and number 4. Perfect. Well, I think this is Sausage's cod sanctuary, or it's something. He's got to be around here, right?
Come on, check my brand new cod sanctuary. Look at this, how pretty.
I see this. Yeah, you went very serene. Very,
Yeah,
this is very
peaceful.
nice for the cod.
Relaxing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, me and Ginny are best friends now, so I gotta show him like a very nice, peaceful thing, a place for all the cod to hang out and live.
Got it. Well, I figured on that note, because you're kind of like defending Jimmy now with his crown and everything like that.
Oh yeah, protecting him. Yes,
I'll take
he's
that, I'll take
definitely protected. And if anybody tries to mess with him and take his crown, I'm gonna go into his face.
Yeah, I figured he's just gonna lose it by himself here within the next 24 hours, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, probably. I don't even know why I
Yeah. But
tried.
I figured I need somebody to approve the cod sanctuary to know that I'm checking all the things off the list over here. So.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Let me go ahead and do that. Hold on. Let me put a piece of kelp.
All right, here we are at the cod sanctuary of the Grimlands. Isn't it nice?
What?
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah. Isn't it really nice? Look, the cod. I brought some cod home. They can swim around in here. They're doing great. They're having a great time.
Wait, but
Do you like my flower in the middle? Isn't it nice? It's a nice flower, right?
this is kind of small.
Yeah, there's no requirements on how. Look at this view they have. They can view everything. Does yours have a
But-
glass wall? Is yours an infinity sanctuary?
You got all these huge, giant structures. You have a whole mountain over there with a salmon sanctuary. You got the gremlins, a bit of an explosion, hot air balloons, and everything. And then these guys just get like a little.
Yeah, they're hanging out. They got their sanctuary. Look at them.
I
Look how happy they are. They're all just viewing. They're just taking it in. They're taking it in.
Hold on, I can help. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Do you have any more of that kelp?
Oh yeah. No, I ran out. I used my.
Oh,
last
that's
one.
fine. That's fine. Just a
I do
little
have
seagrass in there
carrots.
is great.
This is good.
It's good. Okay, so it gets the seal of approval.
Yeah, I guess it's better than what I thought was gonna happen. It's fine.
No, I'm just ready here
This is
for
good.
when Jimmy loses the crown in a few minutes.
Yeah,
Seconds, probably just by the time we finish this conversation. I just break one of the pieces of glass and take down the
no.
flower, and then poof, all the water's
no.
gone.
Oh no. Okay, yeah.
You already
Okay,
approved it though,
now-
so we're good.
Oh, now I see what's gonna happen. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It'll be kind of funny to watch.
Post Jimmy in charge time, so it's
Oh,
fine.
what do you have to break? You have to break like one of these.
Oh, yep, that just like that.
Okay, I just wanted to
well-
test it out. Make sure it works fine. It works good. Good job.
Yeah, it works.
I like
It works great. I should probably fix this because I still need this as long as Jimmy's in charge. Don't kill the cod. Don't kill the cod. I don't know why I expected anything less than, hey, Sausage, come and look at this thing where if you break one block, you're going to ruin the entire thing. And then, he did exactly what I didn't want him to do, of breaking one block and ruining the entire thing. But that's fine. It's set back up now. All the cod are safe. None of them died, so we don't have to go get new ones. But I will add one more final little trim here so it looks more like a fishbowl. Yeah, there we go. The cod sanctuary is ready to go. Now, we don't get to do this all too often, but I love doing this when finishing a build. And we finished the mountains today. We still got to apply the snow as mentioned, but we also got to trim along content right now and there. But let's throw in some shaders and check this stuff out. Look at that right there. Holy cow, my friends. I am in love with this build. The only problem, I think, is that the mountains up there at that point with the amethyst, it might be about the same height as our mega base. Oh no, we've got a good amount of difference between the two. If you look at them at the sides of the screen there, this guy sweeps across to about there. That's fine. Definitely this thing's going to be going up further, but that's a-okay as it's on a hill in itself. But my friends, we have done so much stuff here on the Empire server, and I have so many more plans to come and bring so much more amazing things into the Grimlands. If you have any ideas, be sure to let me know down in the comments below of what you want to be seeing happening here inside of this world. But we finished one project, we got many more to go, and let me know what you think about the Empire games and anything that what rule do you think we should pick up on. And anytime you find the crown transferring between people, I need your help keeping me on the loop of this one, so I know who we need to target and who we need to be watching out for if we eventually get our hands on it. So thank you all so very much for watching. Please be sure to click that like button down below if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new. And with that, my friends, I will catch you on the flip side.